Hello everyone, and welcome back to day 3 in our Spring into Movement series, a series designed to ignite your energy for spring, increase your flexibility, your state of well-being, and help you find that inner balance. On the agenda today for day 3, we have a blossoming heart practice. This one is going to target the chest, the hips, and the hip flexors. So it's a full front line, front body practice. This practice is great for those of us who sit all day or do a lot of sitting, driving, texting, or any activity where we are hunching forward. This practice is really going to open us up in the opposite direction so that we can really welcome in spring with an open heart. You will need 2 blocks for today's practice and maybe a strap, so just have it handy in case you decide to reach for it. I hope you enjoy the practice today, and I will see you on the mat. So for today, we'll start with our hearts on blocks. We're going to do the lower block variation. Of course, you can always change the height of your blocks depending on what's comfortable for you. So if you would much rather, you can bring the first block on its highest height, second block in front of it on its second highest height, and lay down that way. But for today, we're going to bring both blocks on its second highest height. So when you're coming down, you want the top tips of the block hitting the bottom tips of your shoulder blades. Just finding that sweet spot. Feeling a nice opening in the chest, and then bringing the other block just underneath, just to rest underneath the head. It might take a little bit of adjusting, but when you do find it, bringing the legs out wide for this one, arms out wide. And then just notice if your chin is too close to your chest. You want to feel a nice opening in the neck. Last few breaths here. Let's take our last 2 breaths here. Nice big inhale. And sigh it out. One more inhale. And let it go. So without coming up out of the pose, simply bend the knees one by one. Roll over onto your side. Push into your elbow. Remove the block with the opposite hand. And come to lay back down onto the mat. You can keep your knees bent if you'd like. Just taking it all in. Gently from here, coming into our next pose. Taking your block, but instead of taking it sideways underneath your sacrum, you're going to take it lengthways. So it's running in the same direction as your spine. So pushing down into your feet, pick up your hips. You're going to slide the block underneath you so that you are nicely placed on the block. And you'll know where that spot is for you. It should feel comfortable. So you don't want the block digging into your low back where you feel like your chest is lifting up off of the floor and it feels uncomfortable. Try to find that nice sweet spot. And then before we go any further, just adjust the shoulders. So shimmy the shoulder blades underneath you and set them back down. From here, bend the left knee and grab a hold of the top of the left foot with your left hand. You're going to bend the knee back, placing the top of the foot next to the block. And instead of having the knees splaying open wide, you're looking to contain them. And in doing so, you'll notice that the stretch increases the top of the left hip flexor when you do so. You also have the option to draw the right knee in towards the chest if that feels better for you. Or you can place your foot on the other block. You can bring your arms up overhead if you'd much rather. Last few breaths on this side. Let's take our last 2 breaths here. Nice big inhale. And sigh it out. One more inhale. And let it go. Very gently, you can use your left hand to help unravel that left foot. The sole of the left foot to the floor and remove the right foot from the block if you had it. Maybe you bend the knees in towards your chest just for a moment. We'll go ahead and do this on the other side. So bringing the block to the left side now, if you decide that you want to use it. Bring the sole of the left foot to the floor. Grab a hold of the top of the right foot with the right hand and bend the knee back. So you're bringing the top of the right toes onto the mat beside you. Then again, making sure you're not splaying the knees wide. You're looking to draw the knees into the center. And so you can stay here with your left foot on the floor, or otherwise you can place the sole of the left foot on the block. Again, just shimmy your shoulder blades underneath you so that you don't feel as though your tummy is coming up towards your chin. I find that if I tuck my shoulder blades under, it just makes more space for my chest. And it just opens me up more so that I can breathe. Also notice if you're gripping your thighs or you're gripping in the hips, and you'll know you're gripping because you're shortening the hip flexor as opposed to relaxing and letting it naturally fall open. Last few breaths here. Let's take our last 2 breaths. Nice big inhale. And sigh it out. One more inhale. And let it go. Very gently unravel the right foot. Bring the sole of the right foot to the floor. Remove the left foot from the block if you had it. And keep the feet on the floor or bend the knees in towards the chest. Bring the soles of the feet to the floor. From here, we're going to push into our feet, pick up our hips. We're going to lower the block, bring it directly underneath your sacrum. So you know it's your sacrum, it's that nice flat piece of bone. We're going to bring the soles of the feet to touch and allow the knees to drop open wide. And of course, if you're looking for a little bit more intensity, you would bring the block to its second highest height. This time it's lengthways, and then bring the knees out wide. Again, readjust the shoulder blades. Last few breaths here. Nice big inhale. And sigh it out. One more inhale. And let it go. Gently from here, extend the legs straight down onto the mat. Take a long body stretch. Gonna reach the arms up overhead. Point through the toes, maybe shimmy the hips from side to side. For 3, 2, playing with pointing and flexing the toes, the feet. And let it go. Bend the knees one by one. Push down into your feet, pick up your hips, remove the block, and set yourself back down onto the mat. Should feel really, really nice. Drawing the knees in towards the chest, give yourself a little hug, gently rock. Taking a brief happy baby, grabbing the pinky toe edge of your feet and bringing the legs up as if you're walking on the ceiling. From here, pull down on your feet as you push the back of the head into the mat and drawing your shoulders away from the ears. Few breaths here. Thinking about pushing the tailbone into the floor, lengthening out in the low back. Maybe gently rock side to side. Let's gently close the shape, bring the soles of the feet to touch, close the knees, taking a very brief twist. Cactusing the arms and dropping both knees to the right, gazing towards the ceiling or over the left shoulder. Bringing the gaze back towards the ceiling, drawing the knees back in and up. Dropping the knees down and over to the left this time. Gaze to the right. Bring the gaze back towards the ceiling, drawing the knees back in and up. We'll take double wind relieving pose from here. So lifting the head, neck, and shoulders, wrapping the arms around your knees, squeezing nice and tight. So you really want to feel your thighs compress up against your belly. For 3, for 2. Nice big inhale. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale. Release. Extend the legs out wide, arms out wide for your Shavasana. Inviting little flickers of movement back into the body. Wiggling the fingers, the toes, rotating the ankles, the wrists. Let's take the arms up overhead. Nice long body stretch. Reach, 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 reach. And on the exhale, just allow everything to drop heavy. Bend the knees. One by one, rolling over onto your side. And cradle the head and the upper arm here. And very gently pushing up to a seat. With your eyes closed, just humbly bow your chin in towards your chest. Just taking it all in. Noticing any sensations. Gently opening the eyes. I hope you enjoyed the practice today, and I hope that your front body is feeling more open. Let me know if you've done a front body opening practice before. It can be quite intense, but trust me, tomorrow you'll be feeling wonderful. If you are enjoying the practices, please subscribe, like it, share it with family and friends, and I will see you back here again soon for day 4 in our Spring into Movement series.